It's good to have you join us on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. I am Merciful Ajinomo. The Nigerian Senate has introduced an amendment bill to alter Section 213 of the 1999 Constitution as amended to give legal backing to a 10-year compulsory conduct of national census, in line with the United Nations recommendation. The bill is sponsored by the Deputy President of the Senate, Ovie Omoagege, who is the chairman of the Constitution Review Committee. According to the proposed amendment, the new law will provide a time frame for the conduct of population census after publication of the previous census by the President of the National Population Commission. The Kano State House of Assembly Speaker Abdulaziz Gafasa this Monday suspended 5 of its members for 6 months for violating and disrupting the rules and settings of the House and prevented proceedings from going on. Suspended members include Garba Yao Gwarma, representing Kunchi Tungyawa constituency, Labaran Abdul Madari, representing Warawa constituency, Isiako Ali Danja, representing Gezawa constituency, among others. According to the Speaker, during last Monday's sitting of the House, some members attempted to disrupt the sitting when they sensed the move by a House committee saddled with responsibility to investigate Sanusi Lamido, the then Emir of Kano, and to support a report and an attempt to recommend his dethronement. Still talking politics, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Eze Chukwuemeka, this Sunday said a total of 14 out of the 19 state governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress have endorsed the removal of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole as the party's national chairman. According to him, Oshiomhole no longer deserves to retain his position and advised him to take an honorable option by handing his resignation, while commending the South-South All Progressives Congress caucus for its resolve to support Chief Victor Gadum's nomination as acting national chairman. Over 200 residents of Hyansit, Madueke and Chosen Street in Abule Ado, Lagos State, Nigeria were rendered homeless by a gas pipeline explosion this Sunday, with 15 persons reported dead and several others injured. The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, disclosed that the state has set aside 2 billion naira relief fund for victims of the Sunday's explosion. President Muhammadu Buhari also condoled with the Lagos State government in a statement signed by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu. He expressed his deepest and profound sympathy to the victims, their families, including the government and people of Lagos State, Nigeria. In the same vein, over 100 shops have been burnt with several persons left injured this Monday after a fire broke out at Otukpo Main Market in Benue State, north-central Nigeria. Sources present at the scene of the fire said firefighters arrived at the scene late without water to put out the fire. According to report, the blaze, which started around 5 a.m. this Monday morning, destroyed most parts of the market, with traders getting injured in a bid to recover some of their goods and money that were kept in their shops. Following the outcry from personnel of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps over a deduction made from some staff salaries due to error in the integrated payroll and personal information system, Nigeria Security Civil Defense Corps Commandant General Abdullahi Muhammadu directed the immediate refund to affected staff. In a statement issued by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps spokesman Emmanuel Oke in Abuja, Nigeria, the Commandant General said the Director of Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System is aware of the double deduction and will make the refund. He assured all personnel to be calm and law-abiding as the finance section is making frantic efforts to refund those affected. In a related development, the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment in Nigeria this Sunday announced Nigeria's readiness to host the inaugural Africa Business and Investment Forum 2020. According to the Director of the Investment Promotion in the Ministry, Olukemi Arodudu, the event will hold from March 23rd to 27th in Abuja, Nigeria. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Update. We'll go on a short break now. Up next, Enugu's suspected coronavirus patient tests negative. France and Spain impose tight controls as global infections pass 150,000. And Ivory Coast Prime Minister picked to replace outgoing Ouattara. More stories on return this day.
AD4TV Radio, we focus on education with emphasis on research and innovation, science and technology, women and girl child education, children, health, youth and sports, socio-political and economic reforms, security, environment, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. We'll give you information at your fingertips. Learn on the go. Follow AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible.
We love you, AD4TV Radio.
You're welcome back. The Ministry of Health, Enugu State, Nigeria, this Monday confirmed that a suspected coronavirus patient in the state tested negative. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health in Enugu State, Nigeria, Dr. Ifeanyi Agujobi, in a statement said the tests were carried out at Irua Specialist Hospital, Edo State, Nigeria, adding that the results have been confirmed by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control. He, however, advised the general public to go about their normal businesses and to remain alert and vigilant while observing personal health hygiene. France and Spain have imposed lockdown this Sunday as the number of coronavirus infections around the world passed 150,000 with nearly 6,000 deaths. France ordered the closure of restaurants, bars, cinemas and nightclubs, but said food shops, pharmacies and banks would remain open, but still went ahead with voting for local elections this Sunday despite the virus threat. Meanwhile, Spain imposed a near-total nationwide lockdown, banning people from leaving home except to go to work, get medical care or buy food. In a related development, the Vatican said this Sunday that the traditional Easter week celebrations this year will hold without worshippers congregating at the St. Peter's Square due to the coronavirus. According to a statement by the Prefecture of the Pontifical Household, all the liturgical celebrations of the Holy Week will take place without the physical presence of the faithfuls because of the current global public health emergency, stating that until April 12th, the general audiences and the Angelus presided over by the Holy Father will be available only in live streaming on the official Vatican news website. Outgoing Ivorian President Alassane Ouattara has named a successor as his tenure winds down with polls expected in October 2020. Ouattara announced that he would not seek re-election and therefore named current Prime Minister Amadou Gon Coulibaly since 2017 as the ruling party's candidate to take over as he exits. Prime Minister Amadou accepted the position of responsibility as the running candidate for the 2020 polls and thanked the president and his vice as he promises to do everything in his power to make the country united. Egypt's Prime Minister Mustafa Medbouli said nearly 20 people have been killed in the worst storm to hit Egypt in decades. The North African country was battered by heavy rain and strong winds that began in the early hours of Thursday, affecting trains, ports and flights, causing serious traffic in the country. He added that Egypt has not experienced such weather conditions for nearly 35 to 40 years and that the government is working to improve infrastructure and develop services to control the storm and also prevent more deaths. Tribal marks are carvings which are specific identification and beautification marks designed on the face or body of people. The tribal marking is peculiar to some cultures in Nigeria, usually inscribed on the body by burning or cutting of the skin during childhood. Various ethnic groups in Nigeria use special facial markings peculiar to the tribe before modernization took over. The special tribal marks is gradually fading away from the country. And our correspondent sought the views of some residents of Abuja, Nigeria, on the significance of tribal marks and if they still support the use of tribal marks. The report.
Tribal marks have been used for centuries in parts of Africa to indicate a person's tribal heritage. In Nigeria, almost all tribes have special tribal marks which are peculiar to them. Although the custom is becoming less common, and many who bear tribal marks often face stigma in today's society. Some residents of Abuja, Nigeria, expressed their views on the essence and significance of tribal marks, and this is what they said.
It's a mark of an identity of a particular sect or tribe or generation or lineage. Sometimes during the slavery too, okay, they give a mark to distinguish one set of slavery from a particular region to another. The tribal mark is losing its ground, fading because of modernization.
Tribal mark is an identity that is inscribed in somebody to tell where this person is coming from. People don't longer give tribal mark, but my first son, which is about 14 years now, has a tribal mark, my tribal mark, which my mother, from my instruction, gave him.
The little I know about from Southeast, because I had one, is used to, whenever someone see me with this one, that person knows that I'm from Southeast or that I'm an Igbo man. Because of the thing give me identity. There are some places that I will stand now. Somebody will say, my brother, you identify me through that my mark. So I would like to ascribe it on my own kids.
Alex Emmanuel reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
On a lighter mood, according to research, strawberries are the only fruit with seeds on the outside. There are 200 seeds in an average strawberry. Please share your thoughts with us on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our website, www.ad4tvradio.com. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Merciful Ajinomo.